back at these beautiful fountains. And they're absolutely beautiful. The picture doesn't do them the justice that they deserve, but video kind of gives them a little bit of their due. You can see the light in the top. It's pretty wild. Gives you a better opportunity. So just beautiful. Now here's Johnny Was. I guess Johnny was here, but nobody else seems to be. So hopefully here's here's your luxury wing guest services. Very nice. You can rent a tablet stroller with a tablet, or an electronic wheelchair for $35, or a regular wheelchair for $10. And I guess it's just a one-time fee. So the rental fee is just explore the unbelievable. Wow. I can't believe it. So, this is unbelievable. At least that's what they say. So here is Jonathan Adler. He is the designer that designed the suites in the water park that you can rent for like $1,000 a day, in addition to the full water park price, which is immense. So here you can shop the avenue. Here's a full list of all the fine stores that you'll find here, which is Saks Fifth Avenue, Hermes, Carpaccio, Dolce & Gabbana, Saint Laurent, Tiffany & Company, Alexander Wang, Mulberry, Anne Fontaine, Jonathan Adler, Johnny Was, and Zadig and Voltaire. I could not find Zadig and Voltaire, so but they are presenting it as being here, so I'm going to assume it's here somewhere. But I remember when before the place was fully opened, this chandelier was hanging there, and you could see the railing, but you knew it was blocked off. I just didn't realize how long a hallway was blocked off. Okay, here's H&M. Here's Swarovski. Here's an empty store. I'm not sure what store was here, but it's gone. But I'll have to look on my prior videos to figure out. Here's Armani Exchange. Empty store. And then we go over here to Mango. This is called Altered State. Stand out for good. Altered State. So this is an interesting store. Well, Artesia. I don't know if this was open last time I was here. This Altered State was definitely not open the last time we were here. I just don't recall it being open. I do remember seeing the signs for it. And interesting. It's a clothing store. Victoria's Secret was definitely open. Pink was open. Oops. So this is, as I said, last time I was here, this whole area here just looked a whole lot different because it was, it was all under repair. So it was, and even if you could go down here, but it's looking pretty good now. The Amazon 4 store is there. There's another, if you look up there, it says Spencer's. And, Spencer's is kind of in between openings for an unopened store. And it, kind of looks like it's a Spencer's there, but Spencer's is hidden in the corner. There's Lucky Selectism and Lululemon up at the top there. Coming soon, the Escape Game. Here's another giant empty store. I think this used to be a backpack store. Okay. And here's another empty store, but it's hidden behind, here's another empty store, but instead of being an empty store, it's a billboard advertising advertising all the food places that are coming or coming soon. Another empty store. Well decorated, but empty, just empty. There's Sunglass Hut. Perfume Europa. And Diamond Fire. Diamond Fire is here. And then here's a Style Bar. And the Yard House hiring center is here. Guess they don't no longer need a hiring center because they've got their own restaurant. But when you're a mall with so much empty space, you can give a real tenant some space as a hiring center because there's so many empty spaces within. I mean, here's a Starbucks where Starbucks is supposed to come in. We'll see. A Mac. This here's Oz Paws. And this is a mystery to me because I see the signs here for Oz Paws, as you can see. You got the Oz Paws here, but I don't believe they're here anymore. I mean, it's possible that they could set up the shelves, but if you come up here, you can see the shelf anchors are here, and they might set this up, but I just think they're gone. But I think they decided not to repaint it because it makes it look more real. Here's a kiosk for Sephora, and and then next to it is a kiosk for Mac. And then here's the ice rink. You can see we're on the first floor. But here again, this is the, I talked about this last time. Here's a sign that says Primark. And it's just basically, over an empty space, another empty space. Here's another empty space where supposedly, Rosetta, the Italian bakery, is coming. It does look like they're working on it. It says they're hiring. Last time I was here, I looked and, I kind of took a peek in here. Yeah. Looks like I got a little picture in there. So I was just messing with the camera here, but again, Zadig and Voltaire sign. Then they got this Rosetta, we are hiring. Here's Stay Tuned for Waffles and Dingies. Here's Ever Eve. These are stores, there's empty spaces that are, maybe they'll be filled, maybe they won't. You don't know, but they're really placeholders, and that's, I guess, what the problem is you've got a lot too many places to be held. And one of the things that they did to the water park here is they put up this they put this painting here, so you really can't see in the water park very well. This used to be when the place was first opened, this whole wall was clear, so you could just kind of see it, and then they've really kind of, painted it over in a way that you can see a little bit, but it's not like you used to be able to see it. But somebody over here, in a good way, took some of this crap off of here. So now you can see, and there goes a wave pool. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen the wave pool actually in action. The first couple of times I was here, and when this was open and you could really see in here, it wasn't done. It looks like the hot tub might be open now. I'm not sure, but I hope so. I haven't managed to get here. I've been to a number of water parks. This one is extremely expensive. There's the lazy river over there, and you can see it's hard to see it, but I can see the lazy river in the video here. You can kind of see it over. That's the hot tub in the back there. But the wave pool's really going at it. Well, I'm going to stop the video and then restart.